In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on November 11, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Montana versus Xavier. The Montana Grizzlies and the Xavier Musketeers meet in college basketball action from the Cintas Center on Friday night. The Montana Grizzlies will look to rebound from a 91-63 loss to Duke Wesleyan in their last game. Josh Bannon led the Grizzlies with 19 points on 5 of 13 shooting with 5 rebounds and a team-high 4 assists, while Deshaun Thomas added 16 points on 7 of 11 shooting with a team-high 7 rebounds as well in the loss. The Xavier Musketeers will try to build on their 96-73 beatdown win over Morgan State last time out. Solly Baum led the way with 23 points on 6 of 9 shooting with 4 threes and a team-high 5 steals, while Jack Nunge had 16 points on 5 of 9 shooting with 8 rebounds, while Colby Jones had 15 points along with 6 rebounds, a team-high 9 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Zach Fremantle added 14 points along with 7 rebounds, while Jerome Hunter added 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting with a team-high 9 rebounds to cap off the group of double-digit scorers for Xavier in the winning effort. Nunge and Jones each had 3 blocks as well in the win. Montana is 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall and 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games, while the over is 6-1 in their last 7 games following an against the spread loss. Xavier is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 Friday games and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning percentage below .400, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. I get the case to be made for an underdog like Montana, as these teams are always sneaky cover and potentially upset potential. However, this might be the best Xavier team in some time, as they've got top-tier talent across the board and are fully capable of beating up on any team on any given night. Montana just had no answers for Duke Wesleyan in their opener, and I believe that the Jayhawks take care of business here by using their depth and talent to overwhelm Montana. So the Xavier Musketeers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The over-under for this game is 144.5 points, 1.2 points more than the average point total for Musketeers games a year ago, while the over-under for this game is 5.4 points higher than the average scoring total for Montana's games last season. Out of 36 Musketeers games last year, 19 of those games hit the over, while of Montana's 32 games last year, 18 of those games went over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. South Florida versus Auburn. The 15th-ranked Auburn Tigers will be hosting the South Florida Bulls on Friday night in a non-conference game in the early portion of the season. The Bulls lost a close home game to the Southeast Missouri State Redhawks 64-61 on Monday. The Tigers opened the season with a home win over the George Mason Patriots 70-52 on Monday as well. South Florida is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 22-7 against the spread in their last 30 Friday games, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 road games. Auburn is 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 games overall and 18-7 against the spread in their last 25 home games, while the under is 5-2 in their last 7 games against a team with a winning percentage below .400. The South Florida Bulls will head to Alabama for their first road game of the season against the Auburn Tigers. South Florida looks to bounce back from their 8-23 record last season, but they are already off to a rough start after losing 64-61 in their home opener to Southeast Missouri State. It was an ugly 3-point shooting night for the Bulls, as Keyshawn Bryant was the only double-digit scorer in that game, finishing with 19 points and one of only 2 players to connect from downtown. It seems like it will be another painful season for South Florida, and I do not think it will be a close game here in Neville Arena. Auburn is coming off one of their best seasons in program history and has the talent to make some serious noise again. Auburn took care of business in their home opening, defeating George Mason 70-52 on Monday night, and have started the season 1-0 1-0 against the spread. Morehead State transfer Johnny Broome was effective in his first game as a high major player, finishing with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Auburn will be able to compete for an Southeastern Conference title once again if Broome can continue to prove he can compete at the high major level throughout the season. Auburn looked great in their season opener while South Florida lost to a team they should always beat. I do not think this game will be close, so the Auburn Tigers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. South Florida is coming off a home loss to Southeast Missouri State, where they shot just 21.1% from downtown and finished with just 61 points. Auburn's guards will pressure the ball much better than what they saw on Monday night, and Johnny Broome is a huge force in the paint, which will make it difficult to get to the rim. According to Ken Palm, South Florida ranked 349th in adjusted offensive efficiency last season, while Auburn finished 9th in adjusted defensive efficiency. This does not give me much hope in South Florida's ability to score points against this feisty Auburn defense. I believe Auburn will pull away in this game early on, and South Florida will not be able to put up enough points to make the final score go past the set total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Norfolk State versus Baylor. The Norfolk State Spartans and the Baylor Bears meet in college basketball action from the Farrell Center on Friday night. The Norfolk State Spartans will look to build on their 2-0 start to the year after an 87-59 win over Cairn last time out. Dana Tate Jr., Chris Bankston, Christian Ings, and Cam Brown each had 16 points, with Tate Jr. going 6 of 10 from the field with 4 threes, while Bankston shot 7 of 8 with a team-high 13 rebounds for the double-double. Ings shot 5 of 8 with 3 steals, and Brown shot 6 of 11 with 4 rebounds. Joe Bryant Jr. added 15 points to cap off the scoring in double figures for Norfolk State in the win. The Baylor Bears will try to build on their 117-53 win over Mississippi Valley State last time out. Adam Flagler led the way with 21 points on 6 of 9 shooting with 4 threes and a team-high 8 assists, while L.J. Cryer had 16 points on 5 of 11 shooting with 4 threes. Dale Bonner added 14 points on 5 of 6 shooting with 3 threes and 6 assists, while Langston Love, Jalen Bridges, and Keon George each had 13 points, with George logging 7 assists, while Love had 8 rebounds to cap off the scoring in double figures in the win. Flo Thamba also added a team-high 10 rebounds as well in the winning effort. Norfolk State is 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 Friday games and 23-11-1 against the spread in their last 35 games overall, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games following a win by 20-plus points. Baylor is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 Friday games and 14-6-1 against the spread in their last 21 games following an against the spread win, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall. I get the case to be made for an underdog in some spots, but this is not one of them. As good of a team as Norfolk State is for the MESC, they're just in a whole different atmosphere when they're taking on Baylor here. The Bears usually have a couple of these lesser games early on in their schedule, and it doesn't seem to matter as the Bears usually break out the beating stick in each of them. I look for this game to be no different, so the Baylor Bears to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Norfolk State heads into this contest with a record of 1-0 so far this year. They lose possession via turnover 11 times per contest, and as a group are committing 24 personal fouls per contest. As a team, Norfolk State is snagging 58 rebounds per game and has totaled 24 dimes on the season, which ranks 18th in the country in terms of passing the ball. The Spartans are shooting 39.4% on shots from three-point land and 47.6% from the charity stripe. They have an average of 109 points per outing on 51.8% from the field. On defense, the Spartans are forcing their opponents into 22 turnovers on a nightly basis while drawing 18 fouls. They currently rank 103rd in D1 in giving up assists to their opponents, with 7 relinquished this season. The Spartans' defense is allowing a field goal percentage of 30.8%, and they surrender 29 rebounds per contest as a team. They give up 29.2% on three-point shots, and they rank 154th in college basketball in points per game allowed. Baylor has a win-loss mark of 1-0 on the season. The Bears are committing 22 fouls every game, and they go 67.4% from the charity stripe. They are earning an assist 27 times per contest, and they turn it over 9 times per contest. Baylor has totaled 117 PTS on the season, and they grab 53 rebounds per contest. As an offense, the Bears are shooting 51.4% from the floor, which has them ranked 62nd in the nation. possession. The Baylor defense allows 23.1% on three-point shots, and opponents are converting on 62.1% of their foul shots. They have given up 13 dimes and 29 boards per game, which ranks them 257th and 116th in those categories on the defensive end. The Bears defensively are ranked 100th in college basketball in points allowed per contest with 53. They are able to force 25 turnovers per game and have let teams shoot 32.7% from the field. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.